Hey everyone, it's April 15th, and that means that if today is your birthday, you share it with Donald Harvey, a serial killer who was a self-professed angel of death, killing anywhere from 37 to 87 victims between 1970 and 1987. And that is him right up there. Just 6 months after his birth in 1952, Harvey was dropped by his father on his head, sustaining a minor injury. At the age of 5, he fell off a truck, sustaining another head injury that required a dozen stitches. His uncle and a neighbor both molested him from a young age all the way until he was 20, so he definitely had a rough start in life. Harvey did begin a consensual relationship with another young man when he was 17, and that lasted off and on for the next 15 years. He entered the medical profession at the age of 18 as an orderly at Marymount Hospital in Kentucky. It was later discovered that during his 10 months as an employee there, that he killed at least a dozen patients, and likely many more, by smothering them in their sleep with pillows or hooking them up to empty oxygen tanks. These murders went undiscovered at the time, since all the patients were critically ill to begin with. He then was arrested for petty theft and joined the Air Force in an attempt to bring some order to his life. Harvey was prematurely discharged after 10 months when he attempted suicide by an overdose of NyQuil. He was twice admitted to a VA hospital for mental disorders, where he received electroshock therapy and was kept in restraints. Harvey eventually found work at a VA hospital in Cincinnati as a nursing assistant and various other positions. He often stole tissue samples from the morgue, which he took home to study, and while working there, he murdered at least 15 patients by smothering and poisoning them with cyanide. A joke in passing to a nurse might have tipped them off, but no one thought he was serious when he referred to the death of a difficult patient by saying, "I got rid of that one for you." After another arrest for theft from his workplace in 1985, Harvey changed hospitals, and in 13 months at that facility, he killed at least 23 more patients. During this time, he had a live-in boyfriend, and when he discovered that he had been cheating, Harvey took revenge by poisoning the boyfriend, his friend, to whom he also gave hepatitis B after bringing home a sample from the hospital, and the man's parents, as well as a neighbor he was feuding with. Luckily, only the friend died. In 1987, a patient's death was finally ruled murder by cyanide, and Harvey was caught after being interviewed by police as part of their investigation. He initially confessed to just that murder, saying that he wanted to end the man's suffering. When a local reporter began looking into Harvey's work schedule and correlated it with deaths at the hospital, the jig was up, and he confessed to killing approximately 70 victims, but he had lost count of the exact number. In 1987, Harvey pleaded guilty to 37 murders and was sentenced to 3 consecutive life sentences, but may have killed as many as 87 victims. A fellow inmate beat Harvey to death in prison in 2017 and was sentenced to life behind bars for that murder. If this is your birthday, leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday, and I hope you have a great day. If you know somebody whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Donald Harvey, I have to say, happy birthday, you bastard.